Hi, my name is Abhishek Rai and I work for BMC Cloud Lifecycle Management product. Today I'm going to talk about configuring an option, choices, and tag group tags that determines compute placement. The plan is to talk about these steps to determine the compute placement, which includes configuring tag group tags, configuring compute policy in Service Governor workspace, configuring option and option choices to add the tag group tag on the compute section in Service Blueprint after passing an option and option choices. Add the tag group tag on the resource set section in the service blueprint after passing an option and option choices. Once you're done with this configuration, you'll find policy-driven compute placement. During the demo, we'll talk about configuring tag group tags, configuring compute policy in Service Governor workspace, configuring option and option choices to add tag groups and tag on the compute section in the service blueprint after parsing an option choices, and add the tag group tag on the resource set section in the service blueprint after parsing an option and option choices. Let's switch to Cloud Lifecycle Management Admin Console and take a look at these configuration. I'm on our BMC Cloud Lifecycle Management Administration Console and have logged in using my admin user. I've already selected one of my compute pool. To take a look at the details, there are two ways. One, either you click on details section or you can click on edit button. So in the details section, you can see the name description tag. So for this compute, I've got tag group name CP and then tag is bronze. And my compute is mapped to AR-NC network container. Before configuring your compute pool with tag group and tag, you always need to make sure that your computes are mapped with the network containers. And this is important because during the placement, BMC Cloud Lifecycle Management first select the network container followed by networks and then computes. Okay, let's edit that and take a look at the compute pool configuration. So here is my compute pool and here is the tag group. So tag group is CP and then tag is bronze. So once you're done with the configuration of tag group tag on your compute pool, click on save button, then switch to service governor workspace. Okay, I'm on a service governor workspace. Let's switch to compute pool policy. Okay, so I've already defined tag source as a service blueprint and tag group as CP. There are orders in which service governor select the tag group and tags for the placement. For the compute pool, here is the order. So at the top level, service governor try to search for a tag group and tags at compute section, followed by resource set, service deployment definition, and service definition. And for network containers is basically at the top level, it's service deployment definition followed by service definition. So once you're done with the tag source and tag group configuration, you can click on save button and switch to service designer workspace. Okay, so here is my service blueprint and here's the compute section and here is the resource set section. You can define tag group and tags to select your compute at various level in the service blueprint. The top level is compute and over here you can define the tag group. So I didn't have any tags over here. I have defined at the resource set level. So select that. So here you go. So it's resource set is the tag group and all is the tag. So you can see that I do not have the CP tag group either on the compute or on the resources section. The reason is that I would like requester to select the compute at the time of submitting the SOI request. And for that, I have configured option and option choices. So let's take a look at the option and option choices. Let's switch to service catalog section. Click on option editor and here is one of my option. Let's talk about the configuration. So for example, let's select this, switch to option choice blueprint configuration editor, click on plus button, service deployment definition, and let's talk about compute resources tags. Select that. And over here, there are two sections. First one is resource set identifier. So I'll be using this section to identify the resource set. So just because you have got multi-tier, this will help you to identify a particular resource set. As I have shown you earlier, resource set tag group and all was already configured on my resource set. So what I'm doing is I'm identifying the resource set and then I'm pushing or adding a compute pool tag group and tag on the fly, which means when a requester select this option choice while submitting the SOI request, BMC Cloud Lifecycle Management pass the option and option choices and it will identify the resource set first and then it will add this tag group tag, which later will be selected by service governor policy for a compute placement. Click OK and let's talk about the other option. So switch to service deployment definition and then you have resource set tag. Again, there are two sections. First, resource set identifier, select your resource set, identify your resource set, then add the tag group and tag at the resource set level. So this option basically adding a tag group and tags on a resource set label, and the previous option was adding a tag group and tag at the compute label. Click OK. I hope with this configuration now you understand how you can add compute level tag groups and tags at various level in the service blueprint, and how you can configure option and option choices to present the option choices to the requested while submitting the SY request for selecting the computes. I hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching this.